Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Oh god. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case everyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Wow, that's the first they agree. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot asking for them to recite their poems and aloud in front of a room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. What literature is all about. Yeah! God. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And it'll take a standing in front of the room of 2 minutes of reciting a poem. If all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes of reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me to no choice. I agree. I don't think that's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members in this cult. The least we could do is help them out with it. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have an argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around for anyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh god. Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Oh god. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can recite your poem in front of the club, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? She has a point, but goddamn. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. God damn it. This is a cult. Who drank the Kool-Aid? Was it Sayori? She has a fucking uppity outfit to feel like it. I'm gonna sit there and say Sayori did. I can't. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook for a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. I hope I don't have to read this whole goddamn thing. I hope I don't have to read this again. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly what to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply natural? Is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitement. The four of us applaud. Sorry, if I'm applauding, I'm applauding. That's just how it is. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri. Aw! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Oh, God. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Oh, God. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. So getting stabbed in the eye. That's what I'm getting from that title. Just somebody got batshit crazy stabbed in the eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened to Yuri when Yuri gets involved in her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllable of fierce and confident woman. Okay, it's good for her. The poem is full of twists and turns, and in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. I know I had to pause for that. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealing inside herself, in her head. So suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri steps back into reality and glances around her as she bewildered everyone. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri a recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem in her chest, to her chest, and rushes off the stage. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori pops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Oh, God. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. There's a lot of room in that head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone's thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even John liked it. God damn it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before John. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let John lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do. You bitch. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection for what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh shit, it is a cult. Drink the Kool-Aid. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy in it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it as much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... What? Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little enthused, her poem is a rhythm to the rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they're bounced right up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everybody applauds. Sorry, like I said, if I'm applauding, I'm applauding. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can't put whatever face I want on for that of other people, but when it's just my friends... It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. That's what I would think. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about you won't have to worry much about the festival, blah blah blah. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all of the effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get it done, if it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? No, ready to go, Sayori? Yep! God damn it, I keep mixing the voices. This is gonna be... Fuck it. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal. Don't make a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, John. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. Sorry, my phone. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something for earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asks us to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Oh god, I will walk... Okay. This is gonna be a bitch, because if I say I will walk home with Sayori, that'll fuck up with everything with Yuri. But if I say I will go with Yuri, then it's gonna fuck up things with Sayori. But I want to go with Yuri, and then I hope like Sayori doesn't get depressed like severely or some crap, because I know that this is supposed to be psychological horror, and I know something's gonna happen. It's gonna be something crazy like suicide or a fucking killer or something. But alright, I'm gonna save here and then continue. This way, if I want to, I'll go back. But I'm gonna pick Yuri only because I'm going with what I know I want to do. So Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! God damn it. Jeez, there's not even a point to speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Every woman is different. Nobody in this club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in this such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if something to make her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. But, okay. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? A lot. Wait, do I have to pick more poems? Oh god, I do. Okay, let's get this done. Alright, let's see. Sugar, bad dream, flying. Yeah, what's her name? Still not in there, Monica. So I guess we can't pick her yet. Either that or she's not pickable. I don't know. So let's see what we're picking. I like the music. Fear? Why are you... Alright. Vibrant. Okay, good. Contamination. Alright, she's getting kind of weird. Uncanny. Alright. What? Why? Okay. Rain cloud. Of course. Ambient. Yep. Alright. Frightening. Yep. Alright, good. Secretive? Alright. Treasure. What the fuck? You're... okay, there's the raccoon shit again. The pressure's probably gonna be her. Let's see. Depression? Yep. Why is she depressed? Vitality. Yep. Marshmallow. Fantasy is gonna be that one because she... it's gonna be that one because she likes manga. Yep. Okay. Unrestrained. Yep. Awesome. Extraordinary. Wait. What did I pick there? Shit. I picked two. Melancholy. Yep. Effulgent. Okay. Imaginative chocolate. What? Wait, what? Oh, I bet if I pick that, it's gonna... Oh, God. Misery. Why are you so fucking depressing, Sayori? What the fuck? Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well... Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Oh wow, that was probably the first smile I've seen throughout this whole goddamn game. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat and all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you think they'll have fried squid? Ugh. No. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what does that mean if by you of all people? Yeah, what the fuck is it? Because it's right in your name. Man Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Question mark. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in a corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed and everyone's back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some paper as for that. John, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, John. Why would it? You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of the club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking with her myself. You sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, John. Oh God. Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion?
You dense motherfucker!
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different from now than it always has been. Yeah, she's been sunshine and rainbows. You're so funny, John. Have you thought that maybe you've always had her, why she's so cheerful because that's how she is when you're around? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is. I watch her kneel next to Sayori and gently talk. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I say to myself, I know Sayori talked too much, worry about her, and I have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. Sorry. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and I sit in the one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concerned with those who willingly share that concern. Of course, there are certain that those find comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to dismiss you about her feelings. Be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading a little too much into it. John, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were you in. That is, I think that. You should be a very fortunate person. She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyway. ... Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Wait, do I have to select who I'm going to read the poems to? I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, we gotta pick some more. Okay, who should I read my poem to first? Alright, we're gonna save it right here. And we're gonna continue more later on. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm having a fun time playing it. And, you know, visual novels, they always got to me like as if I'm reading a book. So I feel like I'm actually in a fucking literature club right now. Only because I'm reading a fucking book in my mind. Just an anime style. So I guess a virtual manga in my mind. But, anyways, I enjoy the book. And from what I'm seeing, it looks like there's going to be a lot of shit with either Sayori or Yuri at this point because of the path that I've chosen. I would like to see what's going on with the Monica situation, but we can't until she gets into that fucking selecting book thing. And Natsuki I really don't want to do, but, you know, we're going to have to cross that bridge eventually. Freaking Jersey Mike mother... Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. And I hope you guys have a good holiday. I'm going to save right here so this way, you know, we don't mess up with the whole thing with the choices with Sayori. See you guys later.